Hey, welcome back to an episode of Out of the Blue. I'm Mike, and on Twitch, I'm Big Blue D. Today we are going to talk about and try these um, Lay's kettle cooked jalapeno chips. Now, um, I'm a big fan of like spicy snacks. I like spice, especially if it hits you enough that you start to sweat. I don't want it to where it's so much you can't taste it, but I want to feel it. You know what I mean? But I also want to taste whatever other ingredients are there. So, like for instance, in a potato chip, I want to taste the potato. I don't want it to be like all jalapeno. Um, I'm not usually a kettle chip guy for the most part, as I feel like they're too crunchy, which for someone with you know screwed up teeth can be an issue. But I don't dislike them. Um, like they're not something that I'm gonna be like, oh, they're kettle cooked. You know what I mean? Like there's from this same brand, they actually have one where it's salt and pepper, just salt and pepper ones, and they're really good, like really really good. So like, yeah, nothing against them, but I like I said, I look when I get a spicy snack, I look for how they mesh, how the flavors interact, if one overpowers the other, etc., etc. So, um, with that in mind, let's do this. Hmm. They're definitely crunchy, as you can probably hear. Didn't feel any heat until the very end. Um, hmm. Kind of small. Like this is the biggest one I can find so far in the actual bag, but um, hold on. So it's not really focusing, but you can kind of see, hopefully, actually, if you turn it around, um, you can see there's like a lot of pepper, like a lot of the seasoning on there. So they're not skimping on that. Hmm. Okay. So after trying them, um, in terms of melding the flavors, one not overpowering the other, does an excellent job of that. You taste the jalapeno, but you also taste the potato. Like it's not one doesn't overpower the other. I recently had a jalapeno potato chip where like the jalapeno itself was so strong that you did not taste any potato in the potato chip. It was just whoa. Um, so this definitely does a good way. It blends the two very well. As far as heat, it's very inconsistent. The first you saw, I had three. I think it was. Might have been four, but I think it was three. I already forgot. I'm old. Um, in the first chip, there was no heat at all initially, and then at the very end, as I was like swallowing the chip, there was a light burn in the back of my tongue and in my throat, but not anything crazy. Second chip was a little spicier, like throughout. It was like as soon as I bit into it. Third chip had none, like no spice whatsoever. So in that regard, it's inconsistent. I don't know, which is a little bothersome because if I'm eating something spicy, I want spicy in every bite. So I don't know. Maybe it was just a bad luck or whatever. Maybe maybe as I eat these, it'll be more consistent. But as of now, those three bites, very inconsistent. So they missed the mark on that for me. Very crunchy. Not overly so, which I like. It's just very um, pronounced compared to a normal potato chip, um, which I appreciate because there are kettle chips out there that it's like so crunchy, it's like almost like you're trying to eat a seashell, and I'm not about that. This broke down pretty easily, which again, if your teeth are messed up, um, is a good thing. You want the chip to be crunchy, but you want it to break down easily. Um, Overall, I would give these a 6.5 to 7. I'll give it a 7. I'll be nice. I'll give it a solid 7. I think if it was a bit more consistent with the spice, I would probably crank that up to an 8. But as it stands, it's solid. It's a good chip, especially if you like jalapeno. Um, I do recommend it in terms of if you're a jalapeno flavor fan. But if you're just like me, where you're an everything flavor fan pretty much, um, it's a tad disappointing. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I'm a spicy, spice lover, and it kind of eh, very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. The flavor is very good, but you gotta have consistency with the spice for me in a spicy snack. So yeah, I my next I got a bag of hers sour cream and onion, which is it's an old standby me. For me. It's not something I've never had before like these. It's something I have had before, but I've been coming into the knowledge that a lot of people don't know what hers is. Um, which shocks me. I don't know why. I always thought it was like Lay's, where it was everywhere, but I guess not. So I'm going to enlighten y'all. Because for me, there's no better sour cream and onion chip on the market. And I'm going to show you guys why and tell you guys why when I do that one. Um, but until then, if you liked what you saw, you know, click the like button, subscribe button to get notifications when I do more videos. I will be doing another one soon, hopefully. Like I said, I want to do that other bag, and yeah, treat others the way you want to be treated. I'm Mike. This has been Out of the Blue. Have a very nice day.